The further teachings of Lao Tzu. 10. When a mechanical mind is hidden within, then pure innocence is not unadulterated. As for those in whom spiritual qualities are not complete, who knows how far destructiveness can go? As for those in whose hearts all malicious feelings are completely forgotten, they could even take a hungry tiger by the tail, let alone other people. Those who embody the way are free and never come to a dead end. Those who let calculation run their lives work hard without accomplishment. Rigid laws and harsh punishments are not the work of great leaders. Whipping the horse over and over is not the way to ride a long distance. When likes and dislikes proliferate, troubles follow along. Therefore, the laws of ancient monarchs were not something made up, but what was relied upon. Their prohibitions and punishments were not something contrived, but what was observed. Therefore, the ability to go on what is already there leads to greatness, while artificiality leads to pettiness. The ability to observe what is already there leads to security, while contrivance leads to defeat. Those who let their eyes and ears look at and listen to whatever they may, tie their minds thereby and so lack clarity. Those who use intellectual rumination to exercise control pain their minds thereby and accomplish nothing. If you rely on the talents of a single person, it is hard to succeed. If you cultivate the abilities of a single person, that is not enough to govern a house and a garden. If you follow the logic of true reason and go by the naturalness of heaven and earth, then the whole universe is no match for you. Hearing is lost to repudiation and praise. The eyes become licentious through color and form. Manners are indeed insufficient to prevent attachment, but a sincere mind can embrace far and wide. So no weapon is sharper than will. No brigand is greater than yin and yang. The great brigand is concealed in the body and speaks not of good measure. The middling brigand hides in the mountains. The small brigand retreats into the midst of the populace. Therefore it is said that when the people have a lot of cunning and cleverness, then strange things arise in profusion. When an abundance of laws and imperatives are promulgated, there are many thieves and bandits. Get rid of all that, and calamities will not arise. Thus, to govern a nation by cunning is detrimental to the nation. Not to govern a nation by cunning is beneficial to the nation. The formless is great, the formed is small. The formless is much, the formed is little. The formless is powerful, the formed is weak. The formless is substantial, the formed is empty. The formed accomplishes works, the formless initiates beginnings. That which accomplishes works makes tools, that which initiates beginnings is unspoiled. What has form has sound, what has no form has no sound. The formed is born from the formless, so the formless is the beginning of the formed. Breadth and richness are famed. What is famed is considered noble and complete. Frugality and austerity are nameless. What is nameless is considered low and insignificant. Wealth is famed. What is famed is honored and favored. Poverty is nameless. What is nameless is despised and considered disgraceful. The masculine is famed. What is famed is distinguished. The feminine is nameless. What is nameless is concealed. Abundance is famed. What is famed is given high status. Lack is nameless. What is nameless is given low status. What has merit has a name. What has no merit has no name. The named is born from the nameless. The nameless is the mother of the named. On the way, existence and non-existence produce each other. Difficulty and ease create each other. Therefore sages hold to the open calm and subtlety of the way, whereby they perfect their virtues. Therefore, when one has the way, one has virtue. When one has virtue, one has merit. When one has merit, one has fame. When one has fame, one returns to the way. Merit and fame thus lasting forever, never to be blamed all one's life. Kings and lords are famed for their works. Orphans and paupers are not famed for their works. Therefore sages refer to themselves as alone and poor, returning to the root. Their works are accomplished without possessiveness. So non-achievement is considered beneficial, while namelessness is considered functional. In ancient times, people were innocent and didn't know east from west. There was no disparity between their appearances and their feelings, or between their words and their actions. Their actions emerged without adornment. Their speech was not embellished. Their clothes were warm rather than colorful. Their weapons were blunt with no edge. Their movements were slow. Their gaze was blank. They dug wells to drink, plowed fields to eat. They did not distribute goods and did not seek rewards. The high and the low did not overturn each other. The long and the short did not define each other. Customs that are equivalent in common usage can be followed. Work that is possible for everyone is easily done. Haughty artificialities that fool society are perilous behavior that deludes the masses, are not used by sages to make popular customs.